So I mean, I'm just walking around kind of just dazed-eyed because I was like, I don't know if it's the right thing to do. It feels kind of wrong being here in some way. I don't know why.
Why do you think? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like where that stems from. Like I mean, part of it is being like a white woman that I'm privileged and I have a lot of privilege. So I feel like white tears are not always something that's helpful or necessary when black and brown people have been experiencing this for a long time. This isn't new for them, and so I don't know if that makes any sense in that way.
How did you decide that you should be here, or are you still figuring that out?
Well, I work like 2 miles from here, so driving by, it was like I'm here. I'm 2 miles. I can stop.
Shame! Shame!
Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Shame! Shame! I'm getting paid right now! Shame!
It is so hard to sit here sometimes because I didn't come to Congress to write laws or to do things that are hurting people. I'm just asking if there's any decency or heart or courage on that side of the aisle. The fact that a woman, she was in her head and y'all are pretending like nothing happened. I remember when Charles, do you remember what our response was? Our response wasn't to sit there and pretend like it was okay.
This was a woman that was so compassionate when Charlie was. These same people celebrated. It saddens my heart when I see them do this. I'm not trying to justify that someone's life should be taken away. I've noticed this with Democrats. If it's their person, they don't care if you were right or wrong. They will favor you. They will develop talking points that everybody will follow through. It should not be like that. When a human life is taken, you need to have that dignity. You need to feel the pain the families are feeling.
Just for a moment. Just give me a little bit of your time. This whole ICE and you lashing out against Trump, I think you guys really need to stand down. This is not your battle. It's not your fight. It's not your struggle. I understand that you guys are emotional and you feel some kind of way because that female put herself in that situation by just being there. She had no business being out there and railing at ICE. Now, the video you guys watch, you watch from one angle. I saw from another angle where there was a cop or an ICE agent in front of that vehicle. It was justified. He had every right to do that.
Forget about your political parties, but these people don't do that every single time. I usually don't see consecutive celebrating when something like this happening, but Democrat, liberals on social media will put out videos upon videos. I'm not saying this out of space. I react to these videos every single day.
The Democrat paid protest, what they call professional protest, that was already prepared to go out there and raise hell in the streets to cause division and emotions. Yes, a lot of y'all, your emotions are out of whack, man, but it's not your struggle. It's not your fight. You need to stand down. You have bigger problems in your own communities.
I need white people to understand something. I've been seeing a lot of them saying, well, how come there's not more people in the streets? How come more people aren't rioting? How come this and that and whatever? It's because y'all are waiting for black people to do it. And black people are staying home. They're staying safe, as they should. Also, y'all people made it okay for ICE to racially profile Latinos, right? And American citizens are getting detained. One was murdered, right? A white American citizen yesterday. What white people need to understand is everything that is happening in America right now that you guys do not like, this is your fight. Black people have done enough, and you guys have gotten too comfortable with using them as human shields because you want them to be at the forefront of this conflict. You want them to be the voices. You want them to be in the front doing all the grunt work, you know, the hard work. The thing is for centuries now at this point, all that hard work has come up to nothing, but also has villainized them as, you know, the problem, as combative. And no, this is your fight. This is white people's fight.
This how you know they want us to get involved in something. Listen how they summoned us on the news. This don't got nothing to do with George Floyd. So why did they bring it up?
I know you highlight these peaceful on your show regularly. Do you think they do any good? Do you think that anything comes from them?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do. I mean, in political science terms, there's what's called the 3.5% rule, which is that if you look at authoritarian regimes of various kinds all over the world over the last century, once you have 3.5% of a population
there are a lot of videos like what you just saw, a lot of people going after liberals, struggling to justify this. If you look into what Jasmine is saying here, she did not put out a blame to this lady, like what she did was wrong. But taking away her life is not something one should think of. That is what I expect a congresswoman to say, because that is the truth from all the videos I've watched. This lady decided to do this, and it's dangerous. You're struggling to take away his life.
Kimmel, he hasn't learned anything since he lied about Charlie and blamed it on MAGA. Listen.
I know what they're doing. They're trying out a new slogan. Donald J. Trump is going to ICE. Get the out of Minneapolis. Get the out of all of these places.
Disney's late night hosts showing shirts on ABC that say the president's going to kill. Is that responsible?
I woke up to some commotion. I heard some whistles going on out front, so I came downstairs to see what was going on. Wasn't even dressed. And there was a
agitator.
Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bull. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody.
I've seen a lot of Republicans here in Washington criticizing those comments, saying that you're escalating tensions with that. Can you respond to them?
Democrat mayor already coming out to do this. This guy received backlash on social media. You don't immediately draw into conclusion or controversies like this when a bad thing like this happens. It's insane. I really wish these people could cooperate with ICE to allow them to do their job, because these obstructions happen every single day and the results are never really okay. I want to appreciate people sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. I don't want to make the video long because I feel emotional actually when doing this kind of videos. I just wanted to report so you can see exactly what is going on. As of the short clip, that is for the white algorithm.
Plot of the movie.
Interesting, it was almost a near-death experience.
Wait to get back on the air tomorrow night to talk about them. Thank you, everyone.
I'm a little in shock about that. Maduro.
Let your hatred and sit this one out.
Well, these guys are paid. They're so organized. I mean, it's less than even 24 hours. They got hundreds of signs made. It's almost like they have a print shop in the back of their
Venezuela, and we
100. And
there you go.
$1,500.
Let's see if they get the.
Well,
I want to see them get it.
MAGA's going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Robin.
Can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
You and your husband were friends with Robin Michelle Reiner, and
Everybody knew that wasn't true. A dangerous relative as a likely suspect. A tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on his own. In one incident, she said,
We should have said nothing. The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolute horror.
Hi, Mel Gibson. I'm in Italy.
That are causing the harm, they're bringing the crime. The mayor of Minneapolis